Here's your notification send out. There you go. A little bit more of this up, please. Got a couple in arrows already. Welcome in, you guys. I want to see if that other one does that too. How's you guys tonight? Don't tap down in the chat. I'm getting some things set up real quick. Got 2 days, man. I'm gonna be in the water. Technically, we done with today. So, what is it, love?
Huh?
What happened?
Nothing. Talking to your phone.
Welcome in, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Did you grab me something more to drink?
Oh, yes.
That is a lot.
Oh.
But yeah, I drink that much apple juice after I done drink a glass that size. I will shit myself. Hell yeah, more fishing videos. Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm excited, dude. We've pretty much all been waiting to here in PA to get down on the fishies. But how's your day going, J man? Do me a favor, go alert Crisis and let him know that I'm live. Welcome in, welcome in. Thank you for the likes. Really good, brother. Justin in that house. Good afternoon, brother. How are you doing this afternoon? How is things treating you, Justin? We got 5 in the chat. If you're just coming in, double tap that screen and welcome in to RayRay Outdoors. If you got any questions, let us know what you got going on down in the chat. Welcome in. Anyone's welcome. All we ask is no religion, no spam, and just try to keep it cordial around here. Crazy Biz, what's up, brother? Welcome in. Welcome to RayRay Outdoors. Do me a favor, man. Double tap that fish for me, if you wouldn't mind. Welcome into the page, and do us all a favor, man. Check out my content. Make anything from just catch and release videos all the way down to catch and cook. We're going to be getting some camping videos and stuff in this year as well. I'm super stoked. Can't wait. Come along, hang out, check out what I already got posted. Lots of videos, lots of shorts, lots of fish. Tonight will be the night that I will fall for you over and over again. Don't make me change my mind. Wait, I know that's a song. I know that's a song. What song is that? Can you do something? What am I doing? What do you want me to do? What would you like me to do, sir? Would you like me to show off some jigs? Would you like to see some product? I got a couple of them here, right here, that I'm gonna show off here in a little bit. Just salmon spook. But these guys here, they glow. I'm gonna show this off once we get a few more people in here. Some of the locals and the people that I am on here with consistently. I'm singing that song. He said I'm banging some music, bro. So I'm banging some music, bro. But Stephanie, thank you for coming in. Is that the Stephanie that I know, though? I see Stephanie Thomas. I think I know a Stephanie Thompson. So welcome in, though. Double tap the screen and let us know what you got going on tonight. What's everybody's dinner looking like tonight, this afternoon? Welcome to RayRay Outdoors. If you got any questions, don't be shy down in the chat. Let it out. Hey, everyone. Tina in the house. Welcome in, Tina. How you doing? How's the late afternoon going? How'd that pan fry turn out? That bass? I'm scared to eat bass, man. I really am. I think it's just all that matters is where you catch it, honestly. Who we got in the house? Who else we got in the house? Don't be shy. Let us know down in the bottom. 2 more days, Tina. Today's technically one of them. White bass. Okay. See, if I've never eaten white bass, but I've heard that it's a very flaky meat and tastes amazing. And they got there's schools of them, so there's plenty to go around, you know. I'll send you some crappie, and you can send me some white bass. Hi, sir. What's going on? Not much, man. Welcome in. Welcome to the page. This is RayRay Outdoors. I'm a fishing content creator. I'm just over here showing off some baits. I'm trying to get some new people in here and doing a live stream. We've got 2 days, and we're going to be on the water doing live streaming. I can't wait. Hopefully, you guys can tag along and join with. I'll be sure to make a post of when exactly it's going. It's probably going to be made tomorrow afternoon on YouTube. So, if you guys subscribe, come hang out, check out what I got going on, man. I got plenty of videos already uploaded, so. Trading 5mm Foxy, which is getting buffed for 3 colored grounds and a dragon user. What exactly are you doing that for, Night On? If you don't mind me asking. Hello, Mr. Yeah. Hello, Tina. Welcome in. We got a great crowd over here, guys. Great people. Wonderful chat. We're usually talking fishing, or we're talking to just about whatever when we're in these kind of chats. Soon I'll be doing my own time of jigs and flies and stuff like that. And then there'll also be raffles and stuff here soon in the future where we'll be giving away some baits that I create and also a shirt. Scale. We appreciate that, B-Money. Thank you for coming in and giving us support with the comment, brother. What's good, big dog? Hey, how's it going, brother? How's your day? Do me a favor while you're in here, double tap that fish. If you haven't already, I'd greatly appreciate it. B-Money, you like that shirt? That's my shirt. That's RayRay Outdoors. The hat says the same thing there, brother. We don't do scams around here. I promote baits. I got quite a few different companies that supply me with baits and allow me to get out there and promote their products. How much for that shirt? So the shirts are going to run you roughly anywhere from, I think, $25 to $30. The more you buy, you probably get a better price, and I'll send you directly to the guy himself who creates them. If you want your own logos dialed up and you want your own things made up, you can get anything from hats, shirts, hoodies, cup koozies, cutting boards, you name it, it's on there. He gets it done, and he'll work with you. He also makes baits himself. Do I ship to Texas? He will ship anywhere in the USA. I make my own bait out of fish bone and grass and sticks. That's a hell of a challenge there, brother. That is a hell of a challenge there. Well, yeah, man, we ain't got much going on over here. We just hang out. I got a nice little viewing that comes in throughout the evenings. Different people throughout the week, depending on what day it is and what time it is. Do about an hour and a half, close to 2-hour stream. Sit here, chat, hang out, and just meet everybody. And the thing is, we're the type of people over here that like to rise tides. We try to anyway. Tina, if you're still in here, I think Smoke said he was going to come in here, but he probably got a little sidetracked. He probably got something going on. But if you're just coming in, double tap that screen. Welcome into RayRay Outdoors. Got any questions, let us know what you got going on down in the chat. Not seeing nothing right now. Seeing people roll out. see people jumping back and forth. He did say that. Yeah, I thought he was gonna be in here, but it happens sometimes, man. You get caught up in daily life things. You know what I mean? That's what happened earlier with him. I think he thought Carver and them were gonna jump on his live, and it's tough, man. You got day-to-day life things, and everybody has their own schedules, so it's tough sometimes. Chad, I catch my own bait and trade it for a big fish, right? Exactly. Exactly. Yeah, I can't wait to start tying my own baits, man. And then I got a creek stream right down the road, so I'll be able to just go down there. There's some smallmouth, there's some largemouth, there's some trout. So I'm gonna be pretty close to a creek stream that's got just about everything in it. And I gotta figure out ways to tie my own jigs that are gonna work for trout. So we'll see what we come up with. Think about doing power eggs on a hook, you know, different colored power eggs that are already made onto the hook solo. Think about doing something like that. Thinking about doing my regular jigs and flies, trout jigs with worms, like a trout worm. There's a few different things I have in mind. There it is. There's a few things I have in mind. But enough of me. Chad, you enjoy your pan fry, brother? B Money, you still in here? Who else is in here? Somebody else is in here. They keep jumping. People keep jumping in and out. That's for sure. I get to see a little bit of what happens up top, but you can't really keep up with it. It's almost impossible. My love, did you alert the crow's nest?
Yes, I did.
Okay. Yeah, it's still early, so I think everybody starts grabbing that phone and sitting back and relaxing about 10. He said, I love fish. I eat like a king. Hey, man. You got you a good one, man. I'm the cook in my household, so I'm sure you guys both, you know, swap back and forth or whatever with the cooking overnight and stuff. But me and my wife, you know, I'm kind of the one that cooks the meals, you know. She can cook some things. I ain't gonna say she can't cook, but he said he has a great one. Yes, he does. He said I'm a box top cook. Yeah, that I mean, I can't. My wife, she grew up on like bag meals and stuff. You know, you just grab the bag from in the freezer section, and you can grab you one that comes with a little seasoning and block and stuff like that already pre-made. You just throw it all in a pot, throw a little half cup of water, and toss it a couple times. Tina says I cook most of the time. Yep. Okay. Makes sense. Chad looked like he took care of. That's for sure. That's awesome, brother. That's awesome, though. I love to see you happy in love, man. That's for sure. You guys definitely got it over there. From your guys' posts all the way from the love that you guys show. What up, y'all? Matty Ice in the house. How's it going, brother? How's your night going? We're over here talking about everything. Especially about how we are days, hours. We're not even days no more at this point. Once we get down to like them last few days, we start counting hours. I think we're at like 40 hours or 30 hours or something like that. So countdown is real. Fishing here in Pennsylvania is like, it's close to being like who else is this joking at? Yo, Crisis. Hey, brother, I love you. I'm gonna be live though. Hope you're doing good. Fishmaster, double tap the screen, y'all. Yeah, bet, brother. I'll be over there as soon as I'm done. I'll probably go for about an hour and a half. That's usually where I try to lay it off. Usually my times is gonna start being from here on out. If I'm doing like lives like this, it'll be from Usually the start from 9:30 to anywhere in between 9:30 to 12, and same in the morning, unless we are fishing. And then the times could be whenever. It could just be when I'm out there on the water. But I appreciate you guys, every single one of y'all jumping in tonight, hanging out. Hope everybody's having a great night. Love you too, brother. Holla at me, Crisis. J-Man. Holla, brother. RayRay didn't do much. RayRay's waiting around for the next day or so, but Tina and Chad ended up having a nice pan fry over there. They had them a nice little fish fry tonight. Looked great. I ended up eating some lasagna. We just ate some lasagna not too long ago. We got 11 in the chat. Double tap that screen if you're just coming in. If you got any questions, don't feel shy. Drop it down in the chat. Let us know what you got going on. Chicken tacos. Man, that sounds good. I ain't gonna lie to you. Chicken tacos actually sounds mint. Was it loaded? They have everything on them, Matt, them chicken tacos. It was fire, brother. Oh, I could imagine. Cheers to any of the partakers. Cheers. And if you're just coming in, welcome to RayRay Outdoors. Double tap that fish for me. And, hello. Hi. Double tap. Mr. Wayne. We are going to try and reply back to this right here. I'm live, brother. He always tries to get a hold of me whenever I'm live streaming. Thank you. Thank you. Double tap that screen, y'all. Welcome into RayRay Outdoors if you're just coming in. It looks like you guys are from another country, so you probably don't understand a damn thing I'm saying. But you know what? Fishing, you know. Double tap that screen. I need to go to the yard. They rolled out. That was great. Yeah, Matt, man, the day and the hours are ticking, and they're almost here, man. They're almost here, man. James still hasn't got back to me, by the way. Not only that, you know, I think the man came in here to my live streams, I think one time, you know, and he says he gets the notifications for him all the time, and he doesn't come in here. So it's like, at the same time, I do want to take the man. I'd love to have him out on the water, but he barely conversates with me, man. Dayton, how's it going, brother? Hope you're having a great day, man. Welcome in. Double tap that fish for me if you haven't already. But nonetheless, no cookies tonight. No, man. No cookies tonight, man. We're actually getting ready to start packing things up and getting ready to waddle up out of here. But we got trout opener in 2 days, man. And it's an exciting one, man. The man himself, Matty Ice Adventures, right there. He's here and hanging out with us, but he will be there with us while we're live fishing on the 4th. Thank God. That means no torture. No, sir. No, sir. No torture tonight, man. I promise you. I don't even think we have cookies in there at the moment. Yeah, Crisis has been going. He kind of goes live whenever I think he gets a chance. Honestly, cause I remember before when he started doing his lives, it was one early in the afternoon, somewhere around 11, maybe 12. And then there was times where he'd go live at midnight. Usually he'd get home, get settled, and then he'd go live. But thank God. No torture, brother, I promise. No torture. Hitting the lake on the weekend. Pre-fishing for our high school tournament. They're biting good right now, and the bass just got up shallow. Hell yeah, Dayton. Yeah, man. Everything right now is the pressure is working really well with a lot of stuff. That's why people are starting to catch a little bit more. And usually that's the good thing about Pennsylvania, because their kickoff for fishing is like right when the pressure is just right in the springtime. And them trout are all fired up, especially in the morning. And that's when you get to make them first cast, and get out there and get on your spot. And we will be doing that, man. I can't wait. Can't wait. First fish is about to be awesome. Fish Focus, welcome in, brother. How's it going tonight, man? If you haven't already, which I'm sure you will, double tap that fish, man. We're just in here talking, man, about trout opener. We're almost there, brother. There's another guy, Fish Focus Outdoors. He's going to be right alongside of us fishing out there as well. Yeah, Dayton, that pressure. The pressure's up, man. The pressure's just right, I should say. We're going to Greensburg Mall for what? Right now? Right now? What time is it? 9:30, 9:53. Oh, tomorrow. Okay. Well, that's right down the road, brother. It's right down the road from me. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Anna's driving me. Why are you going up there for? You going to old Greensburg for? And if you're just coming in, double tap that screen. Welcome to RayRay Outdoors. If you got any questions, don't be shy. Let us know what you got going on down in the chat. Yeah, bro. Once we get moved and stuff, and I get that thing from you, dog, I'm gonna start seriously tackling down on getting me a good table and stuff for my room, some lights, that way, and a phone stand. That way things can be legit. And then I'm gonna start learning and tying and doing things. You see in my comments, brother. What'd you say, bro? Fish Focus sub to you, brother. Oh, Matt, that was Fish Focus. Make sure you focus. Fish Focus. Make sure you sub to Matt. Make sure he sub to you. Dayton, he's from Pennsylvania. We're all right up here in PA. Fish Focus Outdoors, Matty Ice Adventures, and RayRay Outdoors. We all three are right up here in the good old state of Pennsylvania. Yep, we're the crew that's together usually fishing. You have rods coming for giveaways. Oh, so you're gonna get some rods so I can give them out or whatever. That'd be pretty lit, man. Like I said, I'm gonna get that fly tying device. We're gonna start doing the little old bingo thing, and kind of like how Big S Rods does it. We're gonna get me an LLC license, so I'm doing it legit. But for the first sets, I think we'll be okay to just give a few jigs out. That way that, you guys can get a taste of what we're going to be bringing to the page, and eventually we'll get some labels and some stickers that say RayRay Outdoors, or something with some of my baits. We got to come up with some names, but I think each bait will probably have their own particular name, but custom made by RayRay Outdoors. You said you may not be coming up on opener. Yes, sir. Have to have about 49 coming tomorrow. Ugly Stick, etc. At Ugly Stick and that good. Everyone, I've been David Break. Yeah, Fish Focus. I'll start with your comment. I kind of seen you telling me that you wasn't going to be able to come up here, brother, after you told me your car was fucked. That one, and two, I don't know, man. I just honestly here lately have been feeling like it's because I've asked you for this advice or whatever, I'm kind of getting a distance from you. Um, and that's why I wrote you today and was like, look, man, if you ain't trying to come up off the vice, it's whatever, dog. I just need to know. It's not a big deal, man. I can fork out the money, but that's gonna prevent me a trip here coming soon. So uh, I just want to stick to the things that I'm trying to do. Not only that, it's something that I have to get going and doing so I can start my own business. And that a way that I don't have to be forced by this program or whatnot to be out here doing things their way. As long as I get that going for myself, they can't make me do anything. But if I don't, then I'm back to Route 1. I'm going to be jumping place to live, and I don't need that, brother. So I'm just trying not to let nobody, no one, not a soul get into my way of figuring it out. So if I got to, I'll go buy me one myself. The loose reels always break. Yeah, and Matt with the donations of the rods, man. Yeah, we'll check them out. If they're in great shape, they look decent. I mean, good enough to be just about well enough quality to. Rods are gonna be hard, Matt. Rods are gonna be hard, and why is because you got to buy a specific tubing to keep them sealed and keep them from breaking or whatever it may be. And that's something we definitely don't want. If we're sending somebody a free rod, it'd kind of suck to get a broken rod. How you doing, Steve? Steve in the house. What's up, Steve? All shit, different day, Matt. Same shit, different day. Absolutely. Hey, Steve. Cheers, brother. Fish Focused, if you're still there, cheers. Welcome in, you guys. Matt's doing pretty good, man. He's got things kind of going in a good direction these last few days. I've been trying to motivate him, keep his head up. I think everybody has them days where they wake up and they're just like, I'm guessing. Fish Focus, you writing out a message or you cut out on us, brother? Either way, like I was saying, I'm trying to get that thing going and rolling so I can get me an LLC going and not only be a YouTuber, content creator, but also a bait maker. That one just... I gotta keep you going, Matt. You're one of my old buddies, man. Your years are numbered, brother. Mine too. I'm getting there too. I'm about to be 30 this year. We all have a slim number here on this planet, and to wake up with a lot of anger, frustration, disappointment. It's just the wrong way, and you can just wake up, brother, and be like, you know what, okay, I just dealt with some bullshit, but you know what, I got other shit over here that probably could put me in a good mood, make things go better, and can help me later on deal with this extra. I was kind of explaining that to my wife. You guys are a little bit of fuel for me in the mornings when I do my live streams and afternoon to be able to continue to do what I got to do throughout my day. It fuels me. This morning I got up with no coffee, didn't do a live. I was like, you know what, I just really didn't feel it. Made my short video today and it got, I think, 600 views. If you guys ain't seen that one, go check it out. I just pretty much show my limit that I caught that day. I caught a big crappie, few trout, and a massive bluegill. That was down at a remote lake in the middle of a state forest in the center heart of Pennsylvania. But yeah, man. Matt, I'll be back in a few. Bet, brother. Steve, man, how's your day though, man? I know it's the same shit, different day, but all bullshit aside, how's your day, brother? And did you hit that screen? I'm sure you double tapped. You always seem to do that. You have no for forgettingness on that. I appreciate that. Liked. Appreciate it, brother. I greatly appreciate it. 30 minutes in, we got 4 in the chat. It wasn't too bad, honestly. Yeah, man, you know, my day wasn't horrible. I didn't do nothing, and it was an 80-degree day. I probably could have snatched the kids up and strolled off, but I know what's coming in the next few days. I actually got to get up early in the morning to get downstairs and work with this guy that's going to come fix my car. Get that fixed and taken care of. That way it starts every single time. I don't have to get underneath it and beat the shit out of it. Fish Focus, trust me, buddy. The Vice, I know it's same with you, buddy. I just honestly am afraid to get pulled over out of the county. I got 0 headlights. Well, I mean, yeah, bro, no, that's fine, but you are coming to Greensburg like tomorrow. And you could have probably grabbed that Vice quite a few times and have it with you now. So then by the time tomorrow comes around, you could just drive by here and drop it off. You know, there's ways around stuff, Bubba. There is, man. And I want to see you on the opener, really do. Be what's up. But I understand if you can't, because hell, it's a drive, bro. That and the vehicle itself is fucked right now, so you can't really do much when you ain't got a good car, you know. And no turn signal, no insurance, and my boss, your booze. My boss wants me to work tomorrow, work 1 to 6 Saturday. He sent me a big paragraph about how he know it's opening day, but he needs help. Planning on being up around 8 tomorrow. If I could bring to you, buddy. Well, that's up to you, brother. That's up to you. I'll be up in the morning. Like I said just a minute ago, I gotta get the car fixed. So this mechanic's supposed to be by here in the morning to he said balls, not booze. Goddamn phone. No, but yeah, bro. If that's what you feel like doing, man, after I get off here, I'll send you my address. So when you come up here or whatever and do what you're doing with Anna, then you know, you guys could just drop it off. But don't forget the dubbing or whatever. I think you said peacock feather, right? Right. I think it was peacock. Did you say turkey? I know no insurance will get it towed. Yeah, dog. That's my issue right now with the car I have. We have no. It's not registered. It's not. It's not insured. It doesn't have valid stickers. So we're getting the starter fixed on it to get this thing up and going. We're gonna use it for a day or two to move and all that stuff, and then when we get settled over there, we're getting rid of it. We're getting rid of it, and we're going to be getting a new car. Her mom's supposed to be getting a tax return here soon, and she's supposed to help us get a brand new car. But yeah, brother, if that's what you want to do, man, you'd really make my year for that, man. Because it's going to get my business going. Our business. Fuck it just being my business. You know, Matt, I know he just cut up out of here. You know, you guys are going to be the ones helping me push some of my shit. Like, hey, look, my buddy's he makes these. Like, you guys need to go check him out. Order some. Yeah. Yo, remember me, C-Man? Yeah, I remember you, C-Man. How's your night going, brother? We're just over here talking fishing, man. We're going to be getting some things going soon, C-Man. Some things you might want to be in on, man. We're going to be eventually tying our own jigs and stuff. And then there's going to be a bingo wheel where you guys are going to get a chance at a free shirt or possibly some custom tied baits by me out of a raffle. So whenever you come in each time, you'll get a number. You'll go on the bingo ball. We'll sit there. We'll roll it at night. Whoever's number gets called gets a free raffle set into the raffle drawing. And then once a month, we'll draw that raffle. Steve, that's cool. Yeah, Steve, we want you to be a part of that too, brother. Want everybody to be a part of it. So when you got, like I said, when you guys join in, here coming soon, that's it. That's what'll be happening. Is Duke fishing in here or Tina? Tina, I think, might still be in here. Chad was in here as well. Duke City, I haven't seen Duke in a minute. I have not seen Duke in a minute. And you know, he was in here quite a few times before. And I don't know if it's because I haven't emailed him and he's just like, you know what, you ain't even messaging me. And it's one of those, but I think that might be it. I need to get a hold of him. It's hard for me to email people, man. That's why I use Facebook. That's why I use my phone number. You know, you get a hold of me on Facebook, I'll give you my phone number. You can get a hold of me that way. I'm not that kind of guy. I don't have a problem with if I end up getting people that are giving my number out and it starts getting out of hand. I'll get a new number. But Chad, C-Man, Tina, see, they in here, C-Man. They're in here. They're regulars. Those are my peoples, man. Love me Tina and I love me Chad, man. I love me Chad. I love Chad, man. He's over kicking ass on Facebook, dog. And I love y'all for that, because I told you guys I had Facebook and stuff, so you guys went right over and added me. And I was like, y'all are W's. Like, you are true, like, supporters. And I love y'all, for real. Fish Focus, hey, did you see that I want to bring it up tomorrow? Yeah, Fish Focus. I seen that you said you were going to bring it up there, brother. Just, like I said, man, you gather that stuff, man, and when you come up here in the morning, what are you going up here for anyway? Did you even tell me that? Comment that. What are you coming up here for? What are y'all doing? Now you got me curious. At the mall. Is it the Easter Bunny thing? Y'all coming up there for the Easter Bunny? Because I know he's up there. He said, alright, buddy, just making sure. Chad, we've been working hard. Yeah, bro, I see you over, Chad. You've been getting down, man. I give you props. You need them bass. You need the fish eats. My man said, I need all the proteins. Steve, Chad be over here kicking ass. I don't know if you got a Facebook, man. A lot of people don't have it no more. They just decided to do away with it because there's a lot of stupid stuff on there. That's why I make sure my page was nothing but fishing. That is it. But it happens, man. I said, nope. Yeah, man, I couldn't get into TikTok, you know what I mean? Because everybody's like, go to TikTok, go to TikTok platforms. Never had, never will. Yeah, man. Usually what I do on there, it's more of a fishing family page. That's pretty much it. Mine's a family fishing page. Post a lot of photos, a lot of pics of the fam while we're out doing things. It's like a behind. If you want to become like my friend on Facebook, that's pretty much the behind the scenes of RayRay Outdoors with my filming and all that stuff, because I always take extra pictures and stuff like that. I don't like TikTok. Yeah, me neither. You remember me when I was here when you were moving your friend in his apartment? See, man, absolutely. You were here for that. I appreciate that, man. Yeah, that same friend was supposed to go fishing with us. And he keeps, I'm not going to say distancing himself. I'm coming up to go to the mall with Anna Easter dress shopping tomorrow around 8 p.m. Oh, okay. You guys are probably going to go to the Macy's or whatever that's in there. It's got the big dress area. I literally just took them on a walk. We actually did a live stream there. They got some really nice dresses there, actually. So, yeah, it's a great place to go, man. But, yeah, man. You come up here, man, let me know. Stay in touch, clearly, obviously. I'll be up, might even be doing a coffee live or something. Just waiting on you, so. Well, I'll probably start my coffee live around 9:30, like I normally would. Alright. My ups and downs with Facebook. Who said that? Chad. Yeah, I do too, Chad. Hey, bro, do you know the difference between a walnut and a chickpea? It sounds like it's dirty. 8 p.m. Not AM. Oh, so tomorrow night. Tomorrow night you will be in the area. Okay. Okay. Bet. Bet. Makes sense. Makes sense. I was about to say, man, that's prior. That's pretty early, bro, to go looking at some dresses. Yeah, man, that's gonna suck. You ain't gonna be there for opener, man. I figured Anna would have made sure you gonna be there for that. But I know you gotta work now, so kind of can't. That's what comes with work, brother. Can I become a moderator? See, man, as much as I would love for people to become mods, I know some people in here personally, and they're not even a mod yet. So, no, with all due respect, if me knowing people personally, they would become a mod before I'd pick somebody else. The only reason I pick like Crisis and Tina is because I've seen their work. I know what Tina does. I see what Tina does, and they're great people. So I try to. Not saying you ain't great people, you know what I mean. But now that you're on here for more than just that one time or them couple times before, I'll definitely come check your page out because that's what I've been doing here this last week. Been slowing down on the posting, been diving in on my comment section and finding people that are actually interacting and coming to y'all's page and watching what you guys got. I'll just have to leave around 12:30. Smoke on the water. What's up, brother? We're just talking about trout opener and how I'm about to be getting a vise and be tying my own jigs and stuff. And yeah, you're a crappie fisherman, man. So I'll be tying some jigs just like the old catfish. But I'm a young gunner here. You know, just about to get my guns. You know, I'm excited. Can't wait to get the vise. Start buying me some jigs. He's got me some stuff to start with. The old Fish Focus Outdoors. Everybody shout out to him because he's somebody that definitely is going to be contributing a lot to the page doing so. And also, shout out to Smoke on the Water, man. If you guys haven't already, please go over there. Click on him. I know when Matt gets in here, he's definitely going to have to come check you out, Smoke, because he loves guitars. He loves the guitar playing, especially the country music. And same for you, Fish Focus. Whenever you come hang out in the lives, if you ever get a chance and you're just sitting around watching, grab you a pen and paper, bro. Write some of these names down. Go check their pages out and show some love, man, because that's what we do, and that's how you get everybody to rise with the tide. As my buddy Crisis, who is actually live streaming right now. The man's got a heck of a page. I'm sure he's probably got twice the amount of people. He probably has 7 times the amount of likes. He's just really good at when people scroll through, they end up wanting to talk to him. And honestly, it's because a lot of the topics that they're on. And I try to stay away from some of it, you know, like the conversations they have in the chat. Tina. Yeah, man, Tina's a goat at what she does, Smoke, for sure. You said it earlier best, man. No, man, I'd love to send you some jigs sometimes, brother, whenever I get things going and rolling. I'm going to get me an LLC, which I had no clue that you needed which, do you guys know that? Do you guys know whether or not you need an LLC to actually start selling baits and stuff like that? I'm guessing eventually you do. Once you start building enough money and stuff like that, and people are like, okay. You got to start a business now. Because I'm not only going to do that, if I actually go on a full-on, you know, a business such as that, then I will probably even go as far as getting some fridges to put out front so I can do like night crawlers, wax worms, hooks, bobbers, stuff like that. And it'd be one of those take and pays, you know. They have them all over PA actually, where they're bait shops that you can just like walk up to at 2-3 o'clock in the morning. They're closed, but the outside is a open bait store at all times. You put your money in the box, whatever you're buying, and you just grab it and go. Which, yeah, it's kind of risky, but it's a Commonwealth state, and they're different here, man. You know, I've lived in many places, but not many places are like Pennsylvania. Hey Tina, you should make your own merch like shirts and hats and maybe lures. I already have my own hats and my own shirts. I'm wearing my hat right there, buddy. RayRay Outdoors. And there's my own shirts, RayRay Outdoors. I can get those whenever I need them. I just got to hit the guy up, make the payment, and they're on their way. And you guys can too. So if you guys are interested, I wouldn't have it directly sent it from my location because I'm not the one packaging it. I'm not the one making the shirts. But I have somebody that does do that. And all we have to do is give them their information to you guys. You guys go holler at them, let them know what you want. If you want your own logos, hats, shirts, cutting boards, because I got a cutting board with that logo on it as well, then you guys can holler at him, make a payment arrangement through Cash App, Venmo. There's multiple ways he accepts payments. He's a really good businessman. That's all he is, man. He said, I want a shirt. Well, if you really want a shirt, add me over on Facebook and I'll send you the link to go holler at him. There would be no issue with that. Steve in the house, Chad in the house, the money man. The money man. Oh, man. Oh, get a little stretch in here, you know. I hate sitting, man. Am I the only one that hates sitting? You know, I know a lot of people, they like to sit and relax, but me, man, after sitting for so long, it just gets, ugh, your body just don't like it. Even when I'm fishing, I'm out there standing up. People are like, bro, how can you stand for that long? That's because I'm different. Dean said, I sit. Yeah, see, there's people that like to sit out on the water. Me, I'm standing. You guys will see it on the live stream coming up. 2 days. 8 in the morning. We're less than 48 hours away, ladies and gentlemen, for tip-off, trout opening. A lot of people are like, man, you're so excited to fish. And it's like, yeah, I really am. I've been waiting since last November. I think it was that I touched water last. So I got to make sure I'm holding my lip right there, Smoke. I got to get out there on that water and have a blast. And I hope you guys are there to join. It's going to be an early one. It'll be 7:45 Eastern Time. In the morning, April 4th. It'll be a bright and sunny one. You guys grab your coffee, come hang out in the live, watch me catch some trout. You know. Steve, I got blisters on my feet. Smoke on the water. I sit unless I'm bass fishing. Yeah, if you're bass fishing, usually you do want to be moving a little bit. Allows you to be, you know. Poor feet, indeed. They need care. You know something? I have really good feet. I do. I could say that I could probably show my feet on camera and wouldn't feel embarrassed. But I think it's because I have my mom's toes. I have my mom's toes and my mom's feet. So. But I'm a feet guy. A lot of people out here, they're not feet people. They're like, ugh, feet. When it comes to my woman, her feet have to be pretty. I can't do it. I had one woman that I was with, and she was my baby mom, my first baby mom. Her feet looked like some witch toes, boy. They were ready to hocus McPocus, and I'm not kidding you. I'm taking the day off. Maybe I'm always on call. Hey, Chad, you know, I'd love to see you in there, man. You come hang out and watch me do a little bit of trout fishing. And, you know, I know a lot of people don't travel, but if you guys are ever in Pennsylvania, free of charge, I'll put you on some fish. I know people got fish. You know, they're like, I see you guys out there on the water all the time. You know, people are like, oh, I got fish where I'm at. I'm good, which I totally understand. But adventures, memories, different locations and sites, you only get to see so many of them, you know. And the one thing I want to do once my kids get a little older and they're able to care for themselves and bathe themselves and do what they need to do in their daily life, no longer in school, if you will, maybe in college or something, and me and my wife can start traveling. That's the goal. I want to travel the country. We'll make it up to Canada. I want to make it up to Alaska. I just don't want to go nowhere more that it's hot, man. Everybody's like, I hate the cold, I hate the cold. I would much rather deal with a bunch of cold than hot. I can't do it. I'm a August baby at that. So, and where I was born, it was always hot, always hot. Steve, nice. Chad, you may have to venture down here. We got spoonbill. You guys got spoonbills down there? Those are freaking awesome. She said, I don't like the cold. Yeah, I don't like the cold. I don't think anybody likes it. I don't know. I've built a immunity to it, I guess, being in Pennsylvania because we have winter for so long. It feels like it starts getting really cold down in the 30s and stuff like that. And I want to say the end of November, maybe mid-November, and then it's frozen until just a couple weeks ago. Like, I ain't shitting you no lie. Spring's here though now, what? Y'all down south done pushed up some of that warm weather up here. It's got us right now. Everything's melted. I don't like the cold. I don't know. When I think of cold, I always think of chopping wood and snowfall and sitting around the fire. And I don't know. That's only some of the main reasons. When I lived up at that cabin that I lived at, man, I wish I could share the entire video of the property that I was living at. I think I might just do it one day because I don't know though. That could be risky because it's not my property anymore anyway. But I do have footage of it and post it later on in the future. Maybe I could get in trouble for that. Who knows? It was real nice today. Yeah, it was here too, Tina. It was like 80 degrees outside, but it was like not windy, but it was a nice breeze to where it kept it cool. You know what I mean? I don't even think I had to walk to the store today. Or did I? I can't remember if I walked today or yesterday. It's because I keep walking. I hate walking. I don't know, and also because a lot of wintertime events like Christmas and stuff like that for me was in my childhood. They were really nostalgic. It felt great. I had a good childhood Christmases with grandma and stuff. So I just every year look forward to that stuff and doing as much as I possibly can for my kiddos. Say it was breezy around you today, Steve. Yeah, man. I'm praying. I mean, trout fishing really don't get affected by wind, especially when you're on the bank, really. But it can be boring and it can get on your nerves. Wind sucks. Damn it, Chad. Today? Was that today? So my son was 30 foot up the tree and bouncing around like a tetherball. Like was he doing it purposely or did it happen by accident? He like swung and almost fucking fell. That's scary. It's scary up on them damn trees, man. He said yes. Yeah, trees are, man. I know people want them cut down and taken away and stuff because they just, I don't know, I guess it just covers their yard and fucking leaves and it aggravates them because they got to clean it up every year. It's just like, honestly, if anybody knows about natural fertilization, you're not supposed to tear the damn leaves up. You're not supposed to clean the leaves up. They're actually supposed to decompose themselves, and it's supposed to be really good for the soil and the grass itself. So every year we do that, and people don't see that. That's why a lot of different bug species and stuff like that, they go extinct and they die off quick. At least that have been here in America. And yeah, It's kind of crazy. But yeah, usually when you rake leaves up, you know, they don't do their natural decomposing on the ground, which allows the soil to suck all that up, and also mushrooms to form and stuff like that, which people have lost their ways of identifying and eating and consuming the right ones and the right things. Um, but I still get out there and do it. I damn sure do. I know in the next week or two, I think it might be about a week and a half, 2 weeks. It's morel season. I know y'all know what the morels are. Chad, if you ain't out there on your morels yet, you better go get them, brother, because I've been looking at your guys' grass and your flowers and stuff that y'all's all around, and they're up. If you got morel spots, you better go get them, brother. It's good mulch, just like cut grass. But a lot of people don't eat mushrooms, man. Fish in the woods, though, that's what my grandpa called them. A lot of them call them chicken of the wood. There's a natural mushroom name of the chicken of the woods. There's quite a few different mushrooms that I identified throughout the years. Coral tooth mushroom. It looks wicked. It looks like it's all freaking growing and spider-like or venom kind of like, but white. It grows pretty cool and it tastes amazing. There's quite a few of them out there that taste really good. She said we'd eat them if we found them. Well, I know a location in my home state of Indiana, and I got photos to prove of it. I could take you guys to a place where it's literally a forest of nothing but tulip poplar, and I know the woman's property, and she allows me to come there and hang out there and mushroom hunt. Not allowed to camp there no more. I learned that lesson. That's how we got kind of introduced. So I was out on this, area of the woods, and there's a house up on the hill and stuff, and I just never went up there and messed around, Try to keep people, if this is their property and they see me, I want to be at a good distance, So come to find out that where I was at along the creek bank was her property. And she came down there and she talked to us, and she was like, listen, I don't mind you being out here one bit. She's like, my concern is that, you guys are back here making a little fire. I had one of those little metal fire container things, just a little bitty thing where you can cook some stuff on it. You can make a little fire. And we were good all night long. The woman didn't find out, or see anything until sun broke. When the sun broke, I'll always keep that in mind, for next time if I'm ever camping somewhere. I don't know if I'm for sure good, but make sure your fire is out before sunbreak, so that if people are out drinking coffee on their porch, they can't see nothing. But nonetheless, she came down and she was just like, listen, hey, you're more than welcome. I tell everybody around here, you guys are welcome down here, in here. And I knew that because I talked to a few other people. So I was just like, I'll get on the mushrooms early this year. It was a couple years later. And I'll go down there and camp, wake up early next morning and just get on them. Well, that morning we did. We put our fire out and everything. And we went and we searched. We found hundreds. I'm talking, I can take you guys to the spot that's probably 2 or 3 5-gallon bucketfuls, if not more. Tina, smoke. But if I'm not mistaken, we had about 300 that day, and that was only because, and we left a lot because, one, we were carrying so much in the sacks that they were smashing each other, one, and two, the mesh net that we had was completely full as well. So we had plenty. We didn't need no more, but I know how valuable those things are. At least now, anyway. Back then when I was picking them, I was eating them and didn't care nothing for the pricing of them or anything. But nowadays, if I could go back to that patch, I'd probably be set during springtime. I probably have enough to feed me and make a couple $1,000 off of. Justin, you're absolutely right, brother. Thank you for jumping back in, brother. How's your night going? Did you end up going on like a little night stroll or something? A little night stroll. What the fuck?
Damn, man, you're fucking spinning around the phone.
Goodness, man, he scares me. What the fuck? Oh yeah, Chad. Party's on, Steve. Y'all are awesome. Sorry if I missed your guys' comments and stuff. I'm over here in one of those motions of when I get in conversation, I try to commit to the conversation with you guys. You know what I mean? Just like stick through what I'm talking about. Thinking of going outside to Toke, got pissed at a video game, so I said, fuck it. Hey, that's why I ain't even been playing them, dog. The only one that's been playing them is her, and I've kind of been in here just doing my own thing when it comes to these live streams, and I've just been dealing with the kiddos, and clearly whenever I'm not in there, it gets chaotic. I try to get my hour and a half or so in and call it quits, because if I go any further than that, it can kind of be tough. But it's going to get real tough coming soon, because I'm about to be doing a lot of fishing trips. Take us with you, Justin. Take us with you. Or you got us on the TV or something. When is the fishing trip? So it's trout opener. It's coming up in less than 42 hours or so. It's the first fishing trip of the year. We were informed that we won't be having a babysitter, so it won't just be me and the wife. It's going to be me, the wife, the kiddos. It'll be my buddy Matty Ice Adventures that's been in here. Fish Focus Outdoors, who is also in here. He said he may not be coming, so that might be happening. And then we were supposed to have somebody else named James. He was an old man. He's my neighbor. I moved him not too long ago. C-Man, who was in here, had brought it up. He had been a part of the live whenever I was helping move him. We went live while doing it. But I don't know what exactly is going on with him. I haven't spoken much other than if he's asked me a few times if I got my car fixed so he could get a ride. I don't hear much from the man other than that. So, but yeah, we're looking forward to it nonetheless. Matty Ice, I know for sure will be there for sure. And I know my wife is going to be there, so. Justin, I don't know if you done darted outside or what you done did, but are you going to be there? I know Matt said he's going to come try and help you fix your bike tomorrow. Vivian, how's it going? Thank you for jumping back in. How's your day? Did you jump in previously and already? I didn't see your comment. I may have been in mid-conversation. I ain't gonna lie. And if I was and I missed your comment, I'm terribly sorry. But thank you for coming in, Vivian. If you haven't already, double tap that fish for me. I'd greatly appreciate it. Welcome to RayRay Outdoors. Justine, are you still here, Justine? Justine, are you still here, Justine?
No.
Oh man, it's looking over here at the rods. They're ready, man. They're ready, man. Hey, what are you doing? Okay, why don't you try feeding him a yogurt and a meat stick? See if we can get him to eat. I know he just ate and stuff, but that I feel like that's honestly been his issues. Is that afterwards he's like, yeah, I just ate, but I want a snack. Trying to get her in the habit of that, because I know he gets his feeds through his G-Tube, but it's not said I gotta go. Bye. Later, Vivian. What it is that I think Vivian was from over at Crisis's page, is another supporter from over there. Came over, said hello, and I appreciate that. Greatly appreciate that. I think the people that we have here left are probably Tina, Chad, and Justin. And Justin is outside. We're at an hour and 6 minutes and 36 seconds. May go to 1:30. An hour and 30 minutes. Seems about good. Yay. Yeah, I just may go outside until you coughing it up. It's making me want to cough. I thought you already went out there. You wouldn't even answer me. I was like, are you outside already? Go outside. Or can you not take us with you? That's what I was waiting for. I was waiting to see if you answer me and tell me if you were able to take your phone out there. Or do you have to, are you on the game system? Went to the bathroom. Oh, okay. Are you still dealing with the bladder issues or whatever? My man's been dealing with that for a while, man. We always have to deal with that. Jeez. I wonder what did that to you, brother. So I remember back in the day, you would use the restroom frequently, but it wasn't like that, I don't think. I can't remember for sure, though, if it was always like that. It may have been. Doctors say nothing is wrong. No, it's very possible. It's very possible that it's not nothing wrong with you, that it's just you drink a lot of liquids. It seems that way, and then you drink a lot of liquids that would help you use the restroom, like tea. You drink a lot of water. Here recently, you've been drinking like that coconut water and stuff. So, and if you're just coming in, double tap that screen. Welcome into RayRay Outdoors. Yeah, that's crazy. Doctor said nothing's wrong. My man pees, man. I ain't gonna lie. I think that's another reason why it's probably so hard for him to. I don't know if you're still in here, or, if that's why it's so hard for you to go places and stuff, because you're constantly needing the bathroom, like outdoors somewhere deep in the forest, But I guess at least when you're out there, you kind of have trees and you got stuff blocking, so you're good to go. But out at Mammoth, Well, brother, don't let that stop you from doing anything. And now that makes sense to why you come out more whenever it's spring and summertime, because out there in the woods, you probably have all that, you can just trot off in the woods and somebody could walk past and they're not even going to see you back here. So it's like, but whenever there's no damn brush growing up, there's no other shit around, it's kind of hard to just go out there and use the restroom. Somebody see you play, especially in a shirt like this. You know what I mean? They're going to see this bright ass orange shirt standing back here in the woods. But like I said, man, don't let that stop you from doing stuff, brother. You know, get out and embrace it, bro. If you got to, shit, let it whiz. We got 4 in here, 5 in here. Who else we got in here? Don't be scared. Let us know what you got going on down in the chat. And if you're new here, welcome into RayRay Outdoors. Welcome in. Yeah, man. We're getting there. We got 111 here. We got 111. 4 in the chat, 20 likes tonight. It's always good to get to about 20. I feel accomplished with that every single time. It's really nice. I've got it twice so far. I've gotten it past 30. And I think those are going to be to come whenever we're out there fishing. People are going to see that I'm actually a fishing content creator that is actually on the water, and they're like, oh, this is awesome. But it's a matter of time. So, but for the ones that are in here now that are already dedicated and hanging out and showing love and support, thank you guys. Thank you guys so freaking much. That's what I'm saying, Tina. People love seeing, and I'm gonna be going tomorrow afternoon once we get this car fixed in the morning. Her mom's supposed to be sending us a little bit of money. We're gonna go and get me a phone stand. I'm gonna try to get a good one, something that can be up a little bit to where, one, I'm getting good service, because that seems to be a lot of issue with a lot of streamers. They end up being having their phone down too low to the ground, which can knock off your reception pretty good, make things really fuzzy, really snowy. So I'm going to try to get one that's up pretty high off the ground and it's able to angle at me, because I got to be downhill. I'm going to be down about a 5 to 6 foot hill, and you guys will get a good view of the water, and you guys should get a good view of where I'm fishing and stuff. I'm also going to attempt to get these headphones plugged in. And tomorrow, late night stream, I will be hanging out in here just like now. But I'm going to use the earbuds. I'm going to try to use the earbud to see if, when I walk in there, if you guys can still hear me clear as day. And if so, then I will be using that while I'm fishing. That way you guys can hear me when I'm down at the water. My wife can read back comments to me, and I can reply to you guys. So I'm excited, super excited, super excited. We got 5 in the house. Welcome in. Double chat that fish if you haven't already, Steve. Any camping plans this summer? Actually, Steve, we do have some camping plans. First out, we have to get Mother Goose, which is her mom, to get a couple days off whenever we get moved in over here and settled. She's going to come home, and we're going to try to let it warm up a little bit more. Late nights are still down in the 40s and 50s. That's still a little chilly to be out camping late night, at least for her. I've been out there camping when it's almost 35 degrees at night, sitting around a fire and stuff. That's all the heat you need, and then just go bundle up with all that heat, ball it up. Usually what I do, I'd bring my sleeping bag out there and let that thing warm up real good, go wrap up in my hammock, out. But we got a pond, a couple of them, right around the corner from the stream that we're heavily known at. It's actually about 2 or 3 miles away from the lake where we're going to be at on Opener. We will go from Opener to that stream to do the second part live stream of the catch and cook from catching on Opener. Opener, we will catch our fish from the lake, do a half alive there, and then I'll probably cut phone. We'll go do our thing, get over there to the other location, clean our fish, get them fried up, and then there may even be some more fishing. It just all depends on how good my service is back there along the creek. The creek can be iffy with the live stream, so we're just gonna see how things roll. Nice. Yeah, man, I'm looking forward to it. Got a lot of plans coming, man. I even the last few years have been taking and getting bass and stuff, and been replenishing our ponds because it's open ponds. There's some houses that are backed up to it, but it's to open fish. And over the years, the heat has killed it off and dried some of the spots out, deep spots, and it killed some big fish. So the rain and the snow and everything these past couple years or whatever, we've been focusing on getting more fish to put in there, and there's a lot more water now. So we're hoping over the last year and this past winter we put some pretty decent sized ones in there, hoping that they got bigger and are thriving in there. What do you do this time?
You just fell and it's here.
Boys are gonna be boys. He sits in there and bounces around on that love seat. What should we be talking about, ladies and gentlemen? Let us know down in the chat if you're just coming in. Don't be shy. Welcome to RayRay Outdoors. Justin, where you at, brother? Cheers, Steve. Since you're the last one in here, cheers. These select pins don't hit nearly as good as the rhythm. Oh man, almost there. 1 hour and 20 minutes in almost. While you guys are in here, the ones that are in here, I was kind of waiting to see if we could get a good crowd, maybe like 10, 15 people. I probably should have did it earlier whenever they were in here. There was about 5 to 10 or something of that nature. But anyway, I wanted to show these off. The reason I want to show these off is because before I showed them off last time, I didn't show them off right. I didn't have an idea that they did this. I just knew that these were squid jigs. These are made for the ocean or somewhere near the ocean. And what you would do is you throw them out there. A squid would grab this up and you just pull it up. But I'm going to hold this guy up to the light a little bit up here. I'll hold this one up to the light. It's going to get dark in here for a second, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to get pretty dark. Alright. There we go. We're going to see if that... Oh, yeah. Check that out. Check that out. That thing glows, ladies and gentlemen. Both of them do. This one just didn't get hit with the light nearly as good. But they glow pretty good. I like them. I have never seen even that kind of bait before, so I thought that was pretty awesome. That not only is it a bait that I've never had, but it's a bait that glows. Pretty awesome. Something I look forward to using. And then there's the jig that we talked about the other day there, Steve. I'm getting stoned, my friend. I've done that twice now in the last 5-10 minutes, so I'm feeling myself. I'm decent for now. Yeah, man. I may even do something wild this year. You know, may try one of these flies on the opener. Throw out there. I don't know, man. I got so much tackle and so much stuff to throw. Like, let's not forget that I keep forgetting to mention Pittsburgh Fly Co., whose flies are right here in my hand right now. Who made these beautiful bug flies. I'll show them up close if you guys would like here. I'll show you guys some flies up close. But nonetheless, man, he made these flies for me and sent me a pack of them. And I didn't get to using them really because I'm not a fly fisherman. But he was like, I'll send you a pack. You can try them under a float, and you could see what you could do with them. And then that would be this row right here, these two, these four. And I've used them. You guys could see the string tag on this one here, and then also this one over here is one as well from that category, and right here as well, which I don't know why I have them separated, but should probably get them together. Oh, let's show you guys all these ones. If my phone moves, there we go. Bam. Check those out. Got some bumblebees up top. Got some scud bees on the bottom, so kind of like a bubblegum worm or what do they call them? Kind of like a big maggot, if you will, pretty much. And then all the other ones are like flies. These are different kinds of flies, different kinds of flies, different kinds of flies. More bees and stuff at the top. But yes, sir. And then also, here I'll show you guys this as well, so you guys can see a good glimpse of the lake that we're going to be fishing in. Green screen. Can we? There we go. So this is going to be the lake we're going to be out here fishing on trout opener. It's going to grab that anyway. Okay, that's the lake right there. That was a picture I took a while back, probably I think yesterday morning, maybe this morning. Can't say for sure, but that's the lake we're going to be going at. As you can see, there's an island that goes all the way out to the middle. That thing's usually freaking loaded. This lake gets stocked with probably, I don't know. What do you say, Matt? I say it gets stocked with probably anywhere from 2,000 to 4,000 fish, in my opinion, in my guess. But they put wide varieties in there, but that's each time, and they stock it 3 or 4 times a year. So how many can you keep? You can keep 5 as a resident. You can keep 5 as a resident, but you can only keep, I think, 4, maybe 4 when you're a non-resident, but I'd have to look into that for sure. And if you're just coming in, double tap that screen. Welcome into RayRay Outdoors. We're talking fishing. Fishing day's almost here. We're hours away from touch off on the good old water. We're super excited. I like the background. I like it a lot. But then that also requires me to hold the pump. Who else we got in here? I see Hooligans in here. He said, "What's up? How's it going, Hooligan?" Double tap that screen, brother. Appreciate you for coming in and showing some love. How was your day, bro? As you can see, we're over talking fishing. Yo, fishing, bro. Tina here. Yeah, Tina. I was just showing off this. I don't know if you've seen it or whatnot already. But we were talking a little bit about the lake that we're going to be doing our trout opener at. That's the lake in exact right there that we're going to be fishing. It's RayRay Outdoors. It is. It is RayRay Outdoors. Chad, how you doing, brother? Did you guys eat supper? I'm guessing you guys ate some supper or something. We're just over here talking about the lake that we're going to be fishing at. That's going to be it right there. Can't wait. You can actually come all the way out on this right here. All the way out. But we won't be fishing there. Our location is going to be literally right up against this over here into the right wall, if you will, because it goes out straight all the way that direction. You know, right there. And that'll be loaded. That'll be loaded with families. That'll be loaded with a lot of people. I usually try to get over into that back right corner. And why is because these trout, they like to go on one big loop. And there is a bridge. There's a bridge from up here in the corner of this island. It goes and connects and it goes across. So there's that island's just out there. Literally, there's an island. So we just ate all that bass. That's what she's getting into. That's what she's getting into. It looked like we had a couple people that came in. Double tap that screen if you haven't already. I'd greatly appreciate it. Yeah, so we're talking about this right here. Just talking about this right here. Maybe if I sit in front of that, yeah, it'll stay like that. Yeah. Lit. I like this. Look at the mountains, man. So where I lived before, in the log cabin, my house kind of sit where we would be sitting and facing the lake, and it was down further, a lot down further. I was on top of like one of these kind of mountains up in here, and there was a lake below it. And man, you guys talk about a view. I'll have to upload one of my photos to Facebook or something. It's an older one. I've posted it before, but you guys, Tina and Chad, haven't seen it. So got a few more minutes in here, and we're gonna jump up out of here, get in there, help the wife with the old kiddos. They are seeming to be a ruckus in there. Be a ruckus. But if you're just coming in, double tap that screen. I'd greatly appreciate it. We're in here just talking about what we're going to be doing right here at this lake in the next few days of RayRay Outdoors. I wanted to hang out in here until Matt came back in here, but I guess he wasn't coming back. What is up, y'all? What are you doing? Now that you done smashed back some bass, Chad, what are you doing? Yeah, what you guys is what's your TV on right now? There's got to be a TV on, right? Am I right? I'm right. What you watching on the TV? What's on the television? Let's talk about that these last few minutes. Y'all over there watching MASH or something? Be with my grandma and grandpa would be watching right now. We got 5 in the chat. Double tap the screen if you're just coming in. We'd appreciate it. Alien abduction documentary. Whoa. That's a topic right there, brother. I'm faded. Hey, what? Hey, Justin, tell me what is this place right here? Do you know what this location is that this photo is behind me? Could you tell me? What's this location, Justin? Mammoth. Good old Mammoth Lake, boy. Where the trout are stacked plumb high. And the reason they're also stacked plumb high is because they do a dump in there as well for the youth. So Youth Trout Day is the 27th of March every single year. 28th, I think, this year, if I'm not mistaken. But Youth Day. They stock this thing plumb to the brim with fish. And everybody and their grandpa knows about it in these areas. And it's just a really good place to go. It really is for opener. To bring family members, people that aren't able to access waters easily, like elder. There's docks for handicapable. It's a really great place. There's docks. There's a dock actually on one side of the lake over here on this side, where the parking lot is, kind of trying to make it to where you guys can see it a little bit better. There you go. There's a parking lot right there. There's actually a park. There's a couple other things. There's a restroom there. You go to the far right side, all the way deep, a little bit into the woods. There's another giant bathroom area. And then down here to the right, where my shoulder is right now, there's another parking garage or parking lot and stuff like that. There's a bait machine. There's pretty much everything you need there. I should know this, but you know, if they had a big slide there, well, of course they have a giant slide. That is what Mammoth Lake is known for as well. Mammoth Lake is known for a giant silver slide. But I do not recommend wearing slick pants. I don't recommend going down it when it's wet. The thing will kill you. It's literally it turns you into a bullet and shoots you out. Have you rode that thing yet, Justin? Have you rode that slide? There's two of them, actually, if I'm not mistaken. I think they put a second one in up there. We are at an hour and 30 minutes, ladies and gentlemen. We're about to go ahead and wrap it up here soon. Steve, I've been there before. Have you been there before in Pennsylvania, Steve? These are my parts, brother, right in through here. These are my bread and my butter right into these parts. No shit, Steve. Well, you know where I'm at then. You know at least my whereabouts. So, you ever get in these areas again, holler at me, man. We'll have a good time. We'll definitely have a good time. Cool thing about Mammoth Lake, too, they're not the type of people there to be like, oh, you can't bring booze. You can bring a case of liquor. You're allowed to drink some beverages while you're having a good time. That you can. Game commission's just gonna be like, have a good time. Let you drink away. So, PA runs it a little bit different here, man. A lot of places you can't do that. You can't be fishing and drinking. I think what it is you can't be fishing and operating a boat. That's the main. I think that's the big thing with certain places. That would be me, LOL, drinking. Yeah, I actually not. I think it was about a year or two ago. It may be two. A guy was out there fishing. He really done caught his limit and stuff. He wasn't even fishing no more. He was drinking, and I'm sitting there. I jumped sides from. I actually went in on this right side right here and jumped on the island and started casting this direction, towards me. And he was like, "Hey man, you drink it all?" And I'm just like, "Not really, man." And he's like, "Well, I got some Bush Light, I got some Fireball." And at the time, every once in a while, I would give me a little bit of Fireball. So I was like, "I'll take one of those Fireballs." And I smacked one down, and then he kept on asking me to drink a beer with him. He's like, "You don't drink beers and stuff?" And I was like, I have, but I just don't prefer them, unless you just pretty much, anytime I've ever drank a beer with any of my friends and it's ice cold, you crack it and you just chug it. You get it down. Burp all that shit out and you get the nice buzz. But, I've never just sipped on a beer. So I sat there and I smashed it, dude. I chugged it down right behind that Fireball. Woo! I shouldn't have done that, boy. I felt it. I felt it. I had to sit down. I had to sit down, and usually I'm a stand-up fishing kind of guy. And you got me standing up fishing 95% of the time. I'm almost sure. If you guys come in on the opener live stream, you guys will see. I'm not going to be sitting down much. The fish don't really give you the opportunity to sit down. Well, we have numbered ourselves down to just a few. And I appreciate each and every single one of y'all that have came in and hung out, chatted it up. Steve, you're the man. You're the bomb.com, brother. And I hope to see you in the next one. It'll probably be tomorrow night at 9:30, just like this one here. And you guys will be able to see what the clock is at then. And the countdown will seriously be on. You have a great night, man. Everybody have a great night. Until next time, fish on, everyone.